What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. JD here with yet another review for you guys. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a pair of sneakers that I think is being heavily slept on by the sneaker community. It is one of the very best Jordan 1s to release this year. I will be getting into the Jordan 1 Court Purple. So what's good, guys? I hope you guys are doing well and absolutely killing it. In this video, I will be trying to break down the shoe. I'll get into the quality of the sneaker, the colorway, and definitely talk about why I feel like this is one of the most slept on releases this year. We'll also talk about sizing and resale predictions as well. Is now the very best time to buy these? And as always, I will be giving you guys that on-feet look, so make sure you stick around until the end of the video. So there it is, guys, the Jordan 1 Court Purple. Now, for all of you new sneakerheads, for those of you who don't already know, this is one of the OG 1985 colorways of the Jordan 1. Back in 1985, there was the Jordan 1 metallic pack. We have already seen the metallic reds retro a couple of years ago. Alongside this pair, which is one of my absolute favorite Jordan 1s in my collection, these are the metallic navies. And now we finally got the purple version. So before you guys start commenting, hey, this isn't a true retro of those metallic purples. Yes, I know the shade of purple used in the shoe isn't a one-for-one copy of that purple. However, guys, come on. This is pretty much the same shoe. It has the exact same color blocking. You got the hits of purple where they are supposed to be. You have that beautiful purple outsole as well. This is definitely the closest thing so far to that 1985 OG purple colorway. I'm a little bit confused with the naming of this shoe, to be honest. They're officially just calling this the Jordan 1 Court Purple, which to me is a bit confusing because we have already had a few other Court Purples drop in the last few years, the 1.0 as well as the 2.0, which dropped last year. So they could have maybe called this either the Court Purple 3.0 or even just call it the metallic purple. Just calling it the Court Purple is a bit strange. But that's not even the most confusing thing about this release to me. The most confusing thing by far is that this was a woman's release. So the sizing of the sneaker only went up to a men's 10.5 or a woman's 12. And for all of you OG Jordan 1 collectors out there, I'm sure just like myself, you guys must have been really disappointed. They didn't even make the shoe in my size. I wear a men's 11. And I just personally do not understand it. I don't understand why an OG colorway of the Jordan 1 was not made in full unisex sizing. Let me know down in the comments if you guys were disappointed about that just as much as I was. But let's get into the sneaker itself, starting off with this absolutely insane box. We got this white and metallic purple box. The box alone, in my opinion, is one of the nicest Jordan 1 boxes we've seen in the last couple of years. I love it. I think it's really nice. The color blocking of the shoe itself, I mean, it doesn't get any simpler than this. Predominantly a white upper. It's a very clean summertime Jordan 1. And you got these subtle hits of shiny purple. Getting into the quality of the sneaker, that's where the sneaker really kind of impresses me a lot. We have some very nice leather, much nicer leather than we've seen on most Jordan 1s this year. The leather is very soft. It's definitely, as you can see, quite tumbled. The leather is not as good as, for example, the University Blue Jordan 1s that dropped this year, but it is significantly better than the recently released Shadows 2.0s and also those Hyper Royals. Also, compared to other Jordan 1s, this is a bit of a premium shoe as well. Starting off with the tongue, you get this really nice leather tongue instead of your normal mesh tongues. And what really sets the shoe apart from, I guess, being called an OG release is the fact that the lining of the shoe, the inner lining of the shoe is done in this premium satin material, which I personally love. I don't care that it's not true to the OG. I think that's a really nice premium touch that was added to the shoe. So really, it's an OG colorway, very nice leather, more premium materials as well. Why are people sleeping on these? The sneakers does come standard with these white laces. Of course, that matches the rest of the upper. It does look pretty clean. And they do throw in a pair of purple laces too to match the rest of the upper. Just to give you another lacing option, I went ahead and threw on these beige laces. Beige is probably my favorite type of laces to throw on white sneakers. I love giving it that vintage look. Of course, these laces are from my own shop, Elevate Laces. These are the high top laces. I do ship worldwide as well for a very affordable price. As you can see, it gives a whole different look to the shoe. I personally prefer it. I will leave a link in the description. ElevateLaces.com is the shop. Getting into sizing, for those of you who don't already know, the sneaker did come in women's sizing, and if you are a man looking to buy this shoe, you need to pretty much go up a size and a half than your normal men's size. If you wear a men's 9, for example, you are a woman's 10 and a half. If you do have bigger feet like mine, which is a US 11 and above, I don't personally suggest trying to buy like the highest possible size in women's. Like if you buy a woman's 12, which is a men's 10 and a half, I've tried that in the past and I do not fit in it at all. So if you got big feet, you pretty much just have to accept the L and move on. But let's talk about resale here, because there's plenty to talk about and I would love to know your opinion down in the comments. Why are the resale prices for this shoe pretty much non-existent? This is pretty much a brick. If you sell these right now, you're actually losing money. And I just really don't get it, especially when you look at some of the other, in my opinion, much worse colorways of the Jordan 1s that have dropped this year, like even the Volt Gold. How are the Court Purples selling for lower than the Volt Gold? Somebody explain that to me. Also, this sneaker wasn't your most accessible shoe. It was pretty limited, especially if you go up into the bigger sizes. So really for me, this is one of the most confusing resale performances of the year so far. Really not what I expected with the shoe. So about 5 years ago, when the metallic red and the metallic blues dropped, back then as well, those sneakers, they didn't resell at all. They were in fact hitting the outlets. But that was a different time. Jordan 1s weren't as hyped as they are now. So I really didn't expect these to perform like they have. Let me know down in the comments because I can't figure it out. Give me your reasons. Why do you think this sneaker is so underperforming all of the other Jordan 1s that have dropped this year? Do you think this is part of a bigger trend of people kind of just getting sick of Jordan 1s and Jordan 1s just kind of losing hype? Or do you really think people just simply don't mess with this colorway too much and that's why no one's buying it? For those of you out there who bought this sneaker specifically to resale and you're wondering should you hold it or sell it right now, I personally don't see any point of holding these sneakers. If you look at those metallic reds and those metallic blues that dropped, those took more than 3 years to basically double in value. So I really don't know if these are actually worth holding on to. And typically women releases don't really go up in price all that fast. So I don't actually suggest holding these. I would personally get rid of it and invest your money in something else. But for those of you out there who actually wanted to buy this shoe, well, did you think that the prices would be this low? Like they're really low, guys. So now would definitely be a great time to go ahead and cop these. As always, I left the StockX link in the description for you guys to make it easy, and it is one way to support the channel. All right, let's wrap this thing up. What do I think of the Jordan 1 Court Purple? Are these a cop or a drop? I'm very disappointed that they didn't make the shoe in my size. I am a big fan of purple anything, and I love the metallic navy pair. I would have definitely loved to cop these in my size. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. I will say the leather on this pair is probably even better than the metallic navies, and I love the premium finishing on the inner lining as well. Overall, I think this is a super slept down pair of Jordan 1s, and 100% in my opinion, especially at these prices, guys, these are definitely a cop. If you haven't already done so, make sure you follow your boy on Instagram. That is the easiest place to contact me, and I do drop quite a lot of content on there as well. The handle is right here at JDKick6. The on-feed portion of the video dropping right now. Thank you guys once again for watching this, clicking on this video, supporting the channel, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.